Excuse my allergies, there's a lot of pollen in the air today, so I look like I'm crying, but I'm filled with joy. I'm not crying. Hello, Devin, with On Earth in Heaven. Today we're looking at strawberries. They are not all created equally. The Lord made many different kinds of strawberries, and they all have different places in the ecology of the earth. Let's look at one right now. I think this is called Ozark Beauty, but I could be wrong about that. This variety is growing very tall here. It's probably 12 inches. It's tall. When the leaves get big and it rains, it flops over. So that's one function. I don't know if that's, it's gonna be what it's gonna be for you in your environment. You might not want that. I have a lot of other tall stuff growing here, but like these peppers, for example, are gonna be shaded by these other super tall berries. I think I would rather have short berries here, not tall berries. This fig tree is going to be in competition with these big leaves. I'd rather them be down here, in this area anyway. But these are super tall. If this is an area with a lot of grass or a lot of weeds, maybe these would be ideal. But these are not necessarily ideal here. Let's look at another kind. There are many kinds, there are many uses. Let's see what's right here. This is a variety I think is called Quaternion. As you can see, it's a different form. It's bushier, shorter, and these ones send out a lot of runners. They'll go broop, 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 and they will take over a whole area. But they're low enough that they're not going to be competing necessarily with everything. If for whatever reason it decides to make a straight shot and makes many other strawberries throughout this area, it's not necessarily going to be competing with this goji berry, for example. So this might be a more desirable variety. This might be more desirable genetics for you in a particular area because it spreads so quickly. Let's see the third berry. This one over here is my favorite. This is a variety called Old North Sea. It's very, very difficult to actually get. You really got to get these online. As you can see, this is just one plant, but it's very, very bushy. I mean, at least twice as bushy as the Quaternion. It's very compact. I don't know yet how well it spreads. I'm hoping it spreads really fast. But this, again, is a different use case. This is going to completely shade out an area. I mean, if this was completely covering the ground, there's going to be no weeds in that area at all. But we'll just have to see how it spreads and whatnot. This right next to it is a boysenberry. But this here is the Old North Sea. So my point in showing you this is the Lord made all plants different. I mean, he didn't make just one kind of strawberry, or he didn't just make strawberries to occupy one niche. So do a little bit of research, pray about it, what you put where. As you can see, I have all kinds of stuff going wild. But there's different use cases for different plant forms. And one plant might do really well in one area and the same plant does something totally different in a different area. I mean, those Quaternion berries that are super tall, those Ozark Beauty berries that are super tall might do better over in this area. They might not do that as much. So you're just going to have to see what works in your area and try to intentionally put in different plant varieties to sort of occupy different niches. I mean, the Old North Sea could basically be grown under those Ozark Beauty. They're so much shorter. So just some stuff to think about. Strawberries are not just strawberries. They are far more. God bless you guys. Jesus is Lord, obviously. You guys have a great day. Love you all.